Quick disclaimer, the comments made in this podcast are not meant to be hurtful or insulting to the authors of the highlighted fanfiction. Any seemingly degrading comments are made in jest and are not meant to be taken seriously. Similarly, anything read as part of the fanfictions do not represent the values of the hosts.
Hello everyone, welcome to Pick a Fic, the fic where we pick the pick fic. My name is Jason, with me is my brother Micah.
You haven't sent me the link for part 3. I don't know where it is.
Can you give me a second? Oh my gosh, has to come in here and ruin my intro.
Hey, what's up? I'm Micah. How you doing?
I'm not, you know what? Yeah, that's your intro now. That's what it's going to be like, because someone decided that...
Refreshing.
Just...
Refreshing.
Stop taking over my fanfiction. I don't take over your fanfictions. Big news, everyone. Big news. Mouse Hunt is getting a 4K Blu-ray.
What? Dude!
On June 24th, 2025. Everyone, I will leave the Amazon link in the description.
Yes, please
Go
do.
buy the Mouse Hunt 4K. This is incredible. I still haven't watched it. I bought the Blu-ray. I got a Blu-ray player set up in my room, and then this happens. I'm just like, well, now I just want to wait for the 4K to come out.
June 24th is not that long away.
It's over a month.
That's still like... I mean, you waited, you've pushed it off this far, so like a month isn't that.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
So everyone get your credit cards, get your debit cards.
Get them ready, go
buy.
This is not sponsored, by the way.
It should be. The Mouse Hunt 4K. Man, this is exciting. Exciting news for all regulation fans.
Good movie. Like,
I wouldn't know.
I didn't like it as a kid because it was like anxiety inducing for like 12-year-old me, but watching it recently, it was really, really, it's awesome. Like, it's just a fun movie. It's like what did we lose from the 90s to the 2020s? Like, we lost so much in terms of just like movie magic.
I think we lost going to the movies.
You think that's what caused this super stale?
I think there's a lot. I could go off about this for like an hour, but like,
yeah.
Long story short, I think it is a combination of streaming and like even like digital rentals, like digital movie availability, COVID, and like all this over consolidation and inflammatory budgets that cause studios to be like, well, we can't make something that isn't going to sell $1 billion worth of tickets, so we're just going to make the Mufasa movie, but make it look ugly like the 2019 movie instead of pretty like the 90s movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what keeps happening, is that they're just like, let's make another Final Destination because people know what that is. Let's not make a new sci-fi franchise that will take off and spawn a lot of spin-offs. Let's just keep making the old ones that nobody cares about. Let's family movies has become super, like, not super, but they're starting to move in the opposite direction, where it's just like, you've got like Spider-Verse really kicked off this trend of making like really cool looking animated movies that also like are family friendly. You don't need to go into all this adult Japanese anime to find like really well animated movies for anymore. And it's like, that's really cool. But like the live action like Hollywood movies are going in the opposite of that, where you're just like, we need another Star Wars.
Yeah.
we need to bring back Wolverine. Like really bad. Like we need to pay our executives. Like their paychecks coming up. We need to pay, what's his name, Bob Irving or whatever the Disney guy is. We need to pay him. And so we need to make another Wolverine movie. Put Deadpool in there for marketability, and there you go.
Yeah. It just thinking about Mouse Hunt.
Oh yeah, Mouse Hunt. That's what it started.
Just thinking about Mouse, and like it's just like I forgot who the two actors were. I actually want to look it up. Wait. Cast. Okay, like, Ernie Smuts and Lars Smuts. Are they brothers? Huh. The two main guys are like really, really good, and they just act so good, and they're so fun, and they're not like big name actors.
No,
or
I've never heard of them
anything.
before.
And they're just so good with each other, and it's like the idea is stupid, like the premise is so stupid, but it just works so well. And they actually trained a mouse and stuff, and they got like an animatronic cat as well, and it's
I need to watch this movie in
cool.
4K.
Yeah, it just like it's
June
like
24th.
it's like we were talking about yesterday while watching The Love Bug, how like you have like live action cartoon movements and like characters acting like cartoon characters, and that movie does a really good job of like actually doing that, where it is like a cartoon. It's like Tom and Jerry pretty much, and it's like they actually adapts that into live action like really well and very cleverly, and it's just a clever, fun movie. Please go get that 4K. It's so or anyway, if you could just watch it anywhere, like just watch that movie. It's
probably
so
on
good.
some service.
I mean, I know it's on YouTube. I was able to rent it on YouTube.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway, unfortunately, we're not talking about good movies. That's not what this...
You mean very fortunately we're
That's not what
talking
this
about.
podcast is about. What is this podcast about, Jason?
Attitudes and fanfictions. This is Attitudes and Immaturity Part 3.
We're back, boys.
I'm just too excited. I didn't want to answer your question. I just want to get right into it.
All right.
So read for our viewers the little description.
So
for part
a little
3.
recap. This is Attitudes and Immaturity, the Star Fox fan fiction by SkippDaWolf, as you know famously from Kingdom Hills Junior High.
Our very first episode, which you can go listen to right now on YouTube and all your streaming services, except Apple.
Fox and Falco work together for a big prank on Krystal. Slippy comes at the wrong time, and he is blamed for everything. They all go out to eat, and chaos breaks loose with Krystal and Slippy. Funny. Rated PG-13 for language. 2,000 words. Published on May 24th, 2005. So this is probably like a week later or something after part 2. And yeah, they're not chapters. They're just different parts with no chapters.
Or they're completely separate, like, fan fiction listings. So part 2 was May 8th, 2005.
Oh, okay. So it was all right. So it was
2-ish weeks later.
Dude, we are about to come up at the 20th anniversary. We're recording this on the 17th of May.
Oh, I wish we could release this on May 24th.
Close.
That's probably not even a Monday.
20 years. Wow.
That is a week from today, next Saturday. So it wouldn't work anyway.
I wonder what SkippDaWolf is doing right now.
Well, this would come out after, like, this will be coming out on the 26th. So it basically is the 20th anniversary of Attitudes and Immaturity Part 3, specifically. Yeah, this is, so go listen to the other parts if you haven't. This is going to be a quick one, because it's just blocks of me narrating, basically.
Oh, boy.
All right. So I'll start off with the author's note at the top. Latest mistakes. Just 15 minutes ago, my dog got out and I had to chase her for 30 minutes and she would never stop. Eventually, I got her with some help. My neighbors and I cornered her and she gave up. That put me in excellent shape for football. Note, this is my 4th fic. This one better be good. Please write me a review for any of my stories. I like reading them. All right, and I think we just get right into it.
All right.
And I have a question right off the bat. Who is Bill?
There is a person named Bill. We're looking at
The second word is Bill, and I don't know who that is.
Star Fox Bill. Bill Gray. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, yeah. I think I've seen this guy before.
I gotta go on our Wingipedia.
Why?
Oh,
What?
he's the guy who he's like it's like the guy, you know.
The what?
What do you words? What am I trying to say? In the bottom corner, he's the guy who talks to you sometimes.
Huh? I don't recognize.
from like Corneria.
I watched you play.
Yeah, you didn't look at the pictures of the people talking to me,
I
probably.
guess I wasn't. He's only 18. He looks like he's 35.
Well, remember, he's a dog.
Oh, yeah.
So he probably is 35. Okay, so we've got Bill in here. Fox, Bill, and Falco we're in the den area fighting over the TV.
No, leave it on football.
Fox yelled. I guess I'll be Bill. No, soccer!
Bill
This is my fanfiction. I read the narration.
I'm not
Bill protested.
We are watching wrestling.
Falco shouted. Krystal from the 4th floor can feel the rumbling. She sighed and walked out of her room. Meanwhile, Fox, Bill, and Falco were still arguing.
Give me that remote.
Fox shouted. Gimme, gimme, never get... What? Bill laughed.
The remote is mine.
Falco yelled. The TV was going from channel to channel like crazy. Slippy walked in drinking a can of soda. Big mistake, buddy. He made a suggestion.
Hey, how about the Math Olympics or the World of Electronics? Or...
Fox interrupted.
Or how about you shut the hell up and go bother someone else?
Fox threw Slippy in the air screaming. Krystal made it to the main area, and right when she turned into the den area, Slippy comes and lands on top of her. Ah! Get off me, you geeky toad! Krystal grabbed Slippy and threw him into the kitchen.
The fat toad just flying across.
You're just tossing this guy around like a beanbag, dude. Toad in your way, just throw him. She walked down the stairs, pissed off. She stood in front of the boys and just looked at them, disappointed. They didn't notice her. They just kept fighting. Then suddenly, Krystal exploded. Exploded. What did they even say? Insploded? How would you insplode?
Internally explode?
Like, would you
reverse it explode?
So would
right?
so let's say a bomb implodes. Would all the metal just like invert onto itself and become like a black hole?
That's imploding, though, right? Wait, what?
Why don't they call it in? So I said implode, but the proper term is implode with an M.
Yeah,
So
that's it. That's a difference.
Okay, we're still a little shaken from the last fanfiction we read. We're still a little gooey
go
brained.
listen to episode 29 if you haven't.
All right, Krystal exploded. Would you guys shut up? Fox, Bill, and Falco paused.
Hey, Krystal.
Fox responded quickly. Krystal replied back in a nasty tone. Don't hi, Krystal, me. Don't you boys ever learn? They all looked at each other.
No.
They responded. You guys are just... Forget it. If you want to solve this problem out, do it right. They all looked at each other. How? You're supposed to say it with me.
Oh.
How? Krystal rolled her eyes. Like my mom always told... No, it's mom, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on. You have one job. Like my mom always told me, go up a channel and that's what you watch. They all looked at each other.
Okay.
They all organized the den area for their little segment on TV. Okay, you guys ready? Krystal said in jubilation. Ready! They all responded. Krystal went up a channel, and their new channel and their new channel was
The Roy Jabib channel?
Yes. We're so back. Falco said in confusion. Krystal chuckled. Well, that's your loss. See ya. Fox, Bill, and Falco just sat there staring at the TV. They kept waiting for about 5 minutes in silence. Fox responded.
Wow, what pretty colors.
Falco agreed.
Yeah, Fox, those are pretty colors.
Bill smiled. It just makes you feel happy inside. Falco got interested.
Wow, the green color is making friends with the red color.
Fox shook his head.
Guys, snap out of it!
Falco and Bill wake up.
Huh? What? Wait, We almost got. Wait, what?
Yep.
We almost got interested in that. Wait, oh my god.
Keep going.
We almost got interested in that. How about a video game?
Fox requested. Okay, but let's agree on this one because I don't want Krystal to make this decision, Bill suggested. Falco thought of an idea.
Hey, instead of a video game, how about we prank Krystal? You know, since she's always a bossy boot and a nagger. Alright, that will be fun.
Fox laughed. They all gathered around the kitchen table and discussed their humorous plan.
I say we tie her up and let her watch the Roy Jibber channel.
Falco requested. Fox chuckled.
No, that's too small. We need something big. Any other ideas?
I think they should flush the toilet.
They should watch you taking a shower and flush.
Oh my gosh, this next one's insane. Bill replied, "We can give her a choco shake for an apology, but it will be filled with laxatives." Fox laughed.
that will be too gross. Just not right. Any more ideas?
Here we go. Slippy came in the room, acting like he wasn't eavesdropping on their plans. Slippy replied.
How about we?
Fox interrupted.
Throw you down the stairs again?
Slippy chuckled with fear.
I'll go. Jeez, that toad is annoying.
Falco muttered. Fox repeated.
Any other ideas?
Falco shouted angrily.
How about you come up with ideas?
Just kidding. Fox chuckled.
Okay. How about we rig her bed when she is not in the room, and we make edible things taste nasty and blame it all on Slippy.
Falco and Bill were what?
What? Wait, what? We rig her bed while she's not in the room and make edible things taste. Okay, so they're going to rig her bed. We don't know with what, and they're going to make food taste bad.
I think it's 270.
Yes.
Falco and Bill were impressed, and they agreed on that plan. Wait. So in Italices, unfortunately, Bill laughed because his general from Katina wanted him.
I don't know who Bill is, so you're the Bill expert apparently, so you know.
Going
what that
back
means.
to the R-Wingipedia, he's a childhood schoolmate of Fox MacLeod, Falco Lombardi, and Slippy Toads. Oh yeah. Okay, what's Katina? Is that the city?
I think that's no.
Oh no, it's the planet.
That's one of the planets.
Oh, I was Okay, so it's like a desert.
Okay, yeah, that place. I know that place.
At 6:17 p.m., Krystal walked out of the room and headed for the bathroom. Falco popped out of a large vase and had a walkie-talkie in his hand.
The blue Vexen has left the building. She is now secured in the facility assault. I repeat, blue Vixen has left the building.
By the way, if you're going to call someone a code name, don't just describe them. That's their code name. Fox from down the hall popped out of a fake tree and replied,
Good, move out.
Fox and Falco walked over to Krystal's room and did all these stunts to make it to the bed. Falco spoke in the walkie-talkie.
We made it to the target. I repeat, we made it to the target.
Fox rolled his eyes.
Why bother you with the walkie-talkies if I'm 1 foot away from you?
Falco answered.
I thought it would be interesting to use them. Who knows? We might not do this again.
Fox sighed and grabbed the screwdriver out of his bag. Falco grabbed a large sledgehammer
Oh my god.
and started beating it against the bed. Fox stopped him immediately.
What are you doing, you dumbass?
Falco replied.
I'm ringing the bed.
Fox sighed.
No, Falco. That's what all the stupid asses do. The smart one uses a screwdriver to unscrew the screws out.
Stupid asses. That's amazing.
Stupid.
Falco muttered.
Oh.
Fox unscrewed the screws off Krystal's bed and he put all of them in a bag. Falco It's not even that funny.
Okay, it's just.
Falco heard the toilet flush, and he responded quickly.
Hurry, Krystal is coming.
What were you gonna say?
Well, it's just that the toilet flush, I just keep assuming with the prank. So I thought Falco was pranking Krystal with the toilet flush. I don't, that's not what happened.
Falco
But
starts taking a shower to make the toilet flush cold.
Oh my god.
No, I was laughing because it was heard.
Oh, okay.
Instead of
I
heard.
didn't know. I was just looking at the toilet. The toilet is what made me laugh.
So we were laughing for two things. My face is a little tingly. Fox and Falco ran out the room and
Dived. They dived.
dipped into some other room. They caught their breath and stayed silent as Krystal walked out of the bathroom. How long was she in there? Because it would take like 15 minutes to unscrew an entire
Entire bed.
bed.
Well, wait, maybe this is like, remember, this is like
this
on
is
the
the
gray
feature. Maybe there's,
box.
like-
So there's
So,
like,
yeah, this is maybe there's like 2 screws,
yeah.
and the whole bed just. They saw Krystal walk into her room and they giggled. She closed her door. I hope Slippy walks in with a soda. Fox and Falco started the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Clank, clung, boom, crash, boing. Ah! Krystal screamed. You should add those like cartoon sound effects.
Yes, okay,
sometimes.
I will. 100%.
Krystal screamed. Fox and Falco rolled back and forth on their backs with laughs. At perfect timing, Slippy walks down to Krystal's room. Fox and Falco giggled harder as he approached the door. Suddenly, the door violently opened, showing a pissed-off Vixen. You! Krystal muttered coldly. Krystal grabs... Bro didn't even speak! Krystal grabbed Slippy by the collar of his shirt, and she slammed the door. Fox and Falco bursted into tears and started to laugh out loud. They can hear Slippy's cries as he was getting his ass kicked by Krystal. Furthermore, the door opened thus... I think it's supposed to be thusly, and out goes Slippy rolling down the stairs. Fox and Falco couldn't breathe as they were laughing too hard. They caught their breaths and walked out of the room and down the stairs.
Oh man, that was so damn funny.
Falco laughed. Fox laughed. Falco responded.
Yeah, Slippy made my day.
They kept continuing their conversation until they met up with Slippy lying on the floor.
Hey Slippy, you wasted or something?
Fox questioned. Slippy got up and answered.
No, it's Krystal. She was pissed today about something and she accused me as her problem. So she grabbed me and started to hurt me and she threw me down the stairs.
Fox and Falco chuckled hard. Slippy responded curiously.
Why are you guys laughing?
Fox answered.
Sorry, it's just how you are tortured all the time.
Fox started to laugh really hard and then he dropped to the ground. Slippy furiously answered.
What is so funny?
Fox ignored him. He just kept laughing. Slippy caught a glimpse at the bag of screws that fell out of Fox's jacket.
Wait a minute.
Slippy replied. He reached over to the bag of screws and started to turn red.
You guys blame me for everything. What's the big deal?
Fox and Falco just acted like they didn't care. They just ignored him.
Hello, guys? Did you even listen to me?
They just looked at their hands and started to yawn.
Right, I'll just go tell Krystal the truth.
Falco chuckled.
Go ahead.
Slippy gave Falco a dirty look, and he headed up the stairs.
Stupid Fox and Falco blame me for everything.
He muttered as he went up the stairs. He headed for Krystal's room and began knocking on the door. Meanwhile, Fox and Falco were just acting cool, like nothing was going to happen. Suddenly felt a rumble with some of Slippy's screams and cries. They looked up the stairs and saw Slippy rolling down. Slippy finally landed on the floor. He moaned and got up from the floor. He looked at Fox and Falco while rubbing his head.
You guys are evil. I think I'm going to lie down and rest my head for a while.
Fox and Falco didn't feel sorry at all. They just stood there and ignored Slippy. After all that playing around, it was dinner time. They all went to Corneria City to go out to eat. They ate at Emerald Wednesday, similar to Ruby Tuesday. Fox and Falco's faces were 100% undamaged, while Slippy and Krystal's faces were red with some scratches and bruises. Fox chuckled. Krystal questioned, "Why are you laughing?" Fox responded,
I really, oh my gosh, how did I?
Did you just lose it?
It's just that things always turn out my way.
Krystal rolled her eyes. The waitress brought the food to the MacLeod party of 4. Krystal ordered a pasta with some seafood and topped with Catenian garden sauce. Slippy, wouldn't a desert planet not have garden sauce? Just
I'm really just imagining.
Slippy didn't feel like. What were you?
I'm just literally just imagining there's in the middle of the desert. There's in the middle of a desert, just one building.
They're on Corneria.
Oh wait, they're
So this is.
so this is a city. Okay, I thought they're talking about the
It's Catanian garden sauce. So the
so it's
sauce.
from. Oh, okay.
That's what I
okay.
was making a joke about. By the way, I can't help but picture Krystal in her adventure clothes, which is just literally like nothing.
I've been only imagining her in her assault outfit.
Oh, I don't even
just-
remember what that looks like.
It's like look
just
it
like
up.
the normal uniform, right? Like,
yeah.
like Fox
I mean,
wears.
she's it's like black tight suit with like some
Oh,
blue
that
on
one?
it. Yeah,
No, I'm just imagining her like almost naked, basically. Just doing all this
that
stuff.
is funnier, but I can't imagine that. Like to me, it's like I feel like she's a part of the Star Fox, so she's enrolled.
Yeah,
Before she
pretty
was just kind of like there, you know. She's like,
I
but
know,
yeah.
but it's way funny. Anyway,
It is.
Slippy didn't feel like eating, so he got a milkshake. Fox and Falco just got a salad. Krystal got curious. Why did you guys get salads? Falco replied.
we just want to stay fit.
Krystal sighed. Okay, whatever. I'm going to go wash up. Fox and Falco looked at each other with surprise. Fox acted all proud and said,
Yep, everything's going according to plan.
Fox grabbed some Titanian desert hot sauce and poured some into Krystal's pasta. Slippy questioned.
What are you doing to Crystals?
Fox interrupted.
Do you want to go roll down the stairs again today, Toad Boy?
Slippy just stayed quiet.
Then don't tell Krystal.
Fox ordered. Krystal got back from the ladies' room and she grabbed her fork. Fox and Falco waited for the moment they've been waiting for. Krystal dug her fork into the pasta and reached it for her mouth. Slippy couldn't take the prester.
Krystal, no!
Too late. Krystal was already chewing it. Krystal stopped chewing the pasta and she just paused. Then her eyes widened with tears coming down. Now I'm just thinking of that one ending at the end of Command where she's just like crying because Fox like dumped her or something.
Yeah. Wait, I don't remember what it looked like, but I remember that scenario.
I think of that face a lot. It's an interesting one. She got out of her seat and started to jump up and down. She ran to every table drinking other customers' water. Fox and Falco bursted laughing, and Slippy shook his head in disappointed. Krystal's mouth started to cool down and her eyes started to turn red when she saw Slippy. She huffed and puffed, breathing really hard, and she screamed, "Slippy! You're dead meat!" Slippy woke up from his disappointment stage and saw Krystal coming towards him. He let out a huge scream and started to run. Krystal grabbed his seat and threw it at him. Luckily, the chair missed Slippy. He ran out the door and jumped into his R-Wing and took off. Krystal knocked down the door and jumped into her R-Wing and took off. Krystal was right on Slippy's tail. She started to fire a laser at him.
Oh.
Slippy let out a huge scream and flew faster. Krystal fired a B-bomb at Slippy, but since she has bad aim, she missed Slippy. Slippy reached the docking bay and got out of the ship and started to run. Krystal flew in the docking bay, got out and started to chase Slippy. Meanwhile, in the Great Fox 2, Peppy was sitting in his chair reading the Cornerian Times. Suddenly, the door opened with a screaming Toad running for his life from a disturbed Vixen. Slippy ran up the stairs, dove into his room, and locked the door. Krystal reached his room, shaking the handle. Krystal let out a loud scream. "Slippy, you let me in right now! Slippy!" Peppy could hear all the commotion from upstairs. "How immature," he muttered. probably the end of Attitudes and Immaturity. Hope you liked all the parts. Well, I did skip
I
the
did
wolf.
skip the
I
wolf.
enjoyed
this
this
was
greatly.
amazing. Thank you so much.
I will say it again. I want a sitcom with these characters.
Yes.
I will say, I was disappointed that she didn't trip over his monitor again.
Yes.
I was hoping that happened in every part.
I was hoping for the toilet flushing prank.
I didn't
and
think that would happen again, but I really wanted to see her trip over Slippy's monitor. Because it's just like, why do you leave that on the floor? And why do you not see it when you're walking?
Okay, dude, I just looked on his profile first when I see Wario's big crush on Peach. I'm saving this one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we got to get through all these.
Yeah. SkippDaWolf is another big one we gotta get through.
And way shorter than...
Oh, there's a school dance with Petty Piranha? Oh my gosh.
This is great.
I am so... He doesn't have a lot too. So we can actually... And they're not big at all. Like, they're on like 2,000? Like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did we search Enthra 69 last time? Like when we did SkippDaWolf, or when we did Kingdom Hill Junior High? It says his Xbox Live gamertag is Enthra 69.
Enthra.
Wait, is this his kill death ratio? Team Slayer -41, Big Team Battle -31.
Which game?
It doesn't say. Is it? Oh yeah, wait. Other activities I like to do are football, baseball, Xbox Live, Halo 2, and basketball. This is Halo 2. Are these kill or victories? It's probably victories. 41, Big Team Battle 31, Team Skirmish 32, Rumble Pit 37, Double Team 38, Team Snipers 35. Wow. That's that's pretty good. Well, how do you rate this one?
They don't... The Xbox app on PC can't search for users. Well,
yeah. How do you rate this one? I mean,
I think 2 is the best one.
Yeah, 2 is my favorite. Roy Jaboof channel.
Roy Jaboof channel. So it's just like the color bars? Is that what it is?
I think it is. I
never got that.
I never got that too until
I just thought
read
it was like a funny name for a TV channel. That's funny.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is actually good. I gave it a 4. Like the part 1 and 2, I think over a 5 out of 5. I think this is like a 4 out of 5. It's still great.
Yeah,
But,
I agree.
and no cringe. I just love seeing them prank on each other. It's just so fun. But yeah,
well, SkippDaWolf will return at some point because we've got to get through whatever his last one is, which is opaque. It looks very weird. It is Star Fox again, which is cool.
Also, no weird dreams this time. No creepy vendor machine explosions or anything.
Oh yeah, the vendor machine. How could I forget about the vendor machine?
All right, I gotta go.
All right, bye.
Bye.